Hi, and welcome to Good Deeds, Real Estate with a Mission. I'm Diane Davidson. My partner Bill is not with us today, so our daughter Rachel is here in his stead. Anyway, today we're going to talk about right-sizing. And for many, many years, there was an expression called downsizing because it was assumed that people, as they advanced in age and their families got smaller temporarily, that they would need less space. And we found over the years that that's not always the case. They just need different space. And we dubbed it right-sizing. But when you think about it, everybody who's looking for a place to live is looking to right-size, right? Right size, right vibe, right space, right location, right lifestyle, right everything. But for pretty obvious reasons, when people have been in a home for many, many years, often decades, the right sizing is a little bit more daunting because they have more physical evidence of the life that they've built and the memories that they have and stuff, most of which they cherish, some of which they don't, and would often like to still have it in their lives, but not necessarily in their own homes. So it's a little more challenging coordinating that kind of right size, and that's what I want to talk about today. And it was really prompted by a family we're working with right now. Our organizer, as a matter of fact, is over there now helping them pack and sort and decide what to donate. And our trusted mover, product placement, Ray the Mover, will be there at the end of this week to take some of the things into storage and move some of the things with them. So that's just an example of our teamwork. And that's what I want to touch on is the process. We have an expression, questions are the answer. So when we start working with anybody, whether it's someone who is leaving their home of many, many years, or someone who's going to buy their first home, our first session, and frankly our process all through, is discovery. We're always asking questions. We're always trying to find out what the priorities are for the client that we're working with. And that's really the only way any realtor should be working with their clients. In this kind of right-sizing in particular, some of the allied partners, the resources that we need are people who do estate sales, places to donate belongings, great storage options, which Ray the Mover has, people to help them organize, people to make repairs if necessary, do updates if necessary, financial planners. There are many people many potential sellers who are not going to necessarily reinvest the money that they have in their current home, and there are all sorts of, as a primary residence, if both people are on the deed, there's a $500,000 gain that's not taxable. I should say up to $500,000 in gain is not taxable. So there are all sorts of facets that seem to be a little more complex, and when we first consult with the prospective client, we're always trying to figure out the best sequence for the client that we're working with. And there are probably a few more items on this to-do list of this kind of right-sizing. So, they say that realtors should move every few years just to understand what they're putting their clients through. I'm on that track. Anyway, so I think the easiest or the best and most comfortable way as a person who is trying to sort all of this out and managing the emotions, by the way, often of kids or like grown kids or growing kids, the logical thing and the most comfortable thing is for you to sit down with somebody who's been through it over and over and over and over with clients, with friends, and that would be a good realtor. We volunteer. I would encourage you to call somebody or reach out to someone at the Find Homes group because we are very good and very adept at putting all the pieces together, putting them together in the right sequence, understanding when life interrupts the sequence and how to pivot and make it work. So I hope you'll reach out. It's something that we're very proud of, a process that we take people through that we're very proud of, and I'd love for you to avail yourself of that opportunity. So Rachel and I thank you for tuning in. Please follow us on our YouTube channel and make it a great holiday season.